That's YouTube. Nobody. That was just an older one. Welcome back, everybody. We are back live. Both A-side semifinal matches. Eric Vargas, Kundao taking on each other. Cass and Jordan also doing battle. And it is myself and, of course, the one and only Alyssa Crosby.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Yes, it was a lot of fun last night.
Absolutely.
Intense pool and some more intense pool.
Indeed. Cass looking good, taking game number 1 on the right table. He's been playing really well.
He has, yeah. Jordan fought him pretty good last night, and it's nice to see.
And Kundao's also been lighting it up on the tables.
I've noticed these guys are itching hard. They want this. It's a big win though. Like first prize is a fairly large number. So is second actually.
Not bad for
Not
a weekend worth of work.
Yeah.
Note Tony's still available. We'll do that draw towards the end of the tournament, so sometime around the finals. And if you do want in, guys, qsportslive@gmail.com is how you get in. If you are in Canada, if you are outside of Canada, you can send a message to the Q Sports Live page, and I'll let you know how you can get in to win. Welcome back to it, Jeff.
Shared. Thank you, Derek.
That nice young lady needs a raise. She did a great job. She did an amazing job.
Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
And we appreciate it more because obviously we were attempting to play.
Attempting to play, yeah. But
In my case,
pretty
I was
good.
attempting to play. I started good against, who was I playing last night? Kevin Beavis.
Kevin Beavis.
Started good. Didn't end very well for me, though.
Yeah, I was trying to keep an eye on you. There was about 6 games I was keeping an eye on last night. It was pretty, pretty
you don't have an eye for each one of them?
No. This is my first time. No, this is my second time now.
Second time.
Second time. Thought I'd come and say hi before we head back to Red Deer.
When are you heading back?
My mother has some friends coming, and then we're going to head back there probably early afternoon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you sitting in with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Anytime.
We got Kung here taking that 8-ball for the first game. Beauty.
He has been playing so good.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys have been really good pool.
Oh, yes. As always expected here at the Stampede Bar Box.
Yes.
And this is what we were talking about, guys. Viewer advantage number 9 will be drawn today. It is the winner's choice, $20 if you do want in. It is the winner's choice of the Jacoby Black, the T3, JB Case, SS360, or you take the money and run. 620 bucks Canadian cash.
It's a pretty good deal.
That's a really good deal. We all play with those, myself, Ben, and Ryan all play with the Jacoby Blacks. We all have the T3s. Very, very highly recommended.
Are they?
Yes.
I actually end up I use Poisons and Predator.
Yep.
Yep. I'm pretty happy with my set, to be honest.
Absolutely. But I will say the T3, that jump break cue.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to try it.
Okay. Will do. I might fool around on a table for a little bit before we head off. So
Absolutely.
try out some of the equipment.
Mm-hmm. Cass back at the table on the right-hand side. I think he's shooting high ball, so a little bit of trouble. Looks like he's back cutting the 11.
13 in the corner, yeah.
Oh, great shot. And gets punished for it.
Yeah, he got the breakout, but not a good leave.
He did not. I don't know if he's on the 9 ball. Can't quite tell if he's...
I don't think so.
That. I don't think so either.
That's
I think
pretty
that 12
close,
ball
yeah.
is...
I think it's
or
just
15 ball, sorry.
Yeah, just behind it.
just a touch. Might be able to jump over.
Maybe some curvatures involved here.
Absolutely. Could do the swerve shot.
There we go. A push swerve, maybe. There we go. Well done. Oh. Oh, no. It was going.
Brent said, you look at the jump and it just does it. It's nuts. Brent has the T3.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Highly recommended, I'm assuming, Brent.
Very, very. In my opinion, it is probably the best jump break cue out, period.
Alrighty then.
And not just because we sell them.
Right.
Yeah. That's one of the things
they're
that...
legitimate. They're legitimate.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the things that we kind of make mandatory here.
Right.
And when we first met Richard, I think we met him in Niagara Falls, and he was making the claim that it hit better than a BK Rush.
Right.
And I was in love with the BK Rush.
Oh, I remember that BK.
Right?
Yeah.
And I said, that's a pretty bold statement to make. And I said, understand that if your product does not live up to that, you won't make it on.
Yeah, for sure.
And he did.
Yeah, that's good though. That's good.
Yeah. Highly recommended is an understatement for sure. I didn't see what happened with Jordan there. Did he rattle a ball somewhere? He must have, because Cass is back at the table. Eric also back at the table on the left-hand screen. Shooting high ball. 11 does go into that top left past that one.
Nice
Which
try
he
there,
may,
Cass.
yeah, he may go for that right now. Or not. I've been proven wrong. Sent for 2 spots. Sounds good. I will get those done and off to you ASAP. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was a lot of fun. I'm taking off here. Going to go visit some friends, and I'll maybe come say goodbye before we leave.
I hope you do.
I hope I do too. I might get distracted. We'll see. Have fun.
Thank you, dear. And thank you for sitting in.
Absolutely.
We really enjoyed it.
Anytime,
and
absolutely.
appreciated it. For
absolutely,
sure.
You guys.
You're welcome on our stream anytime.
Yay. Good to know. I'll just take over sometimes.
I will hand you the microphone.
Lovely.
So Jordan back at the table, looking good. Eric has always played really strong. It's one of the things you can count on from Mr. Vargas. He always represents well and really a gentleman of the game. Wow, really nice shot from Jordan there. Does he get rewarded? in tough. I don't know if he's got enough of that 14 ball to cut that in. He may be opting to play safe here. I don't know if that's going to work. I think Kundao has the 2 into that right-hand side pocket. He may even have enough angle to bump that 6 and kind of break that up a little bit. Does he get behind the 8? Nice attempt there from Cass on that right-hand table, trying to play safe behind that 8 ball. But it will leave that 1 open for Jordan. He has to hit that good, though. Cue ball's going to track towards the 7. Might give the 7 a bump. Put the 7 over that right-hand side pocket. And Eric going for the short stick. Not sure if Richard Martin is still watching, but if you are, if you could make a comment so I can get a peek at what your Facebook profile looks like. Again, that's Richard Marshall. Nice jump shot from Mr. Vargas. Don't know if he's got enough to cut that. I think he's looking at banking this. But he's got to watch the rub off the 6 with the cue ball. Nice attempt. Leaves it really, really good. Makes it a little challenging for Kundao. Jordan wins on the right-hand screen, 1-1. And guys, if you are just tuning in, help me out, hit that share button. Excuse me. Going for the short stick again. And a little tougher of a jump here. Is a little bit close to that 3 ball. Has to go full table. So definitely a challenging jump shot. And that is the T3 jump break cue that Eric is using here. Oh, wow. No good shot goes unrewarded. Makes the jump shot. Cue ball flies off the table. That will give Kuhn Dao 2-0 lead over Eric Vargas. That is the power of that T3. He actually hit that a little too hard. Oof. Comes with the break there. And unfortunately, these tables are just being extremely stingy on the breaks, not giving up much. But he absolutely crushed that break. And on the right-hand table, Cass, nope, Jordan back at the table. And pretty much a shooting gallery here for Jordan. Can't quite tell if the 13 passes the 8 to the bottom left, but if it doesn't, he's got options all over the place. Went a little bit too far there. I'm pretty sure he was playing for that 14 ball. And I think he's a little straight here. And sorry guys, I didn't have the chat line on YouTube up. I do now, so how are you, TJ Gulliver? So we definitely have the live chat on both up now. If you do have any questions, feel free to ask away. I'll do my best to answer any questions that you've got. If I don't know the answer, I will make one up. It'll be a good answer. And just an update around the room here. We have Stephen Halem playing Ben Francis. They are deadlocked 1-1. Dave Martin playing Kevin Osborne. And I believe Dave is up 2-0. And as suspected, Jordan Rothmall with the cleanup. And with that being said, guys, we'll say hello to one of our sponsors here. It is JB Cases. Protection your cue deserves, design you desire. They do have cues that are readily available. Or you can go onto their website, custom order by 1,000 different options on what you can do with the JB case. And of course, every JB case does come with a lifetime warranty. That also includes your cues while they are in the case. Eric attempting the 5-ball into the side pocket, I believe. Nice hit, not going to catch a rail after though. Oh, that was Kuhn at the table. Morning, John. Thanks, Nicola. Much appreciated. Was a tough run. Ended up losing my first match and kind of battled my way through the B-side. Kind of struggled with my game a little bit, but really for 96 players to finish top 16 is okay. I'll still take it. Andy is asking if Stephen is out. He is not. Both him and Ben Francis are playing. That is a B-side match. And it looks like Stephen is leading now 2-1 over Ben. Ben is at the table. Ben and Stephen are now 2-2. And it looks like a little bit of a run fest in that match between Stephen and Ben. Cass at the table on the right-hand side. Back and forth with the 3 to the top right. Look out, 10-ball. Did he get there, or did he get a bad rub there? I don't know if he's got it. He may have to go rail first. I can't quite tell from the angle that we're watching at. But if he's bent down that quick, it must go. Oh, she's tight. Rail first attempt. Yeah, absolutely. Eric Vargas taking down both of his teammates, both Ben and Stephen. But making a decent run here. And I suspect he'll take this 10-ball slide over, punch the 1 out of the way. Put the 11 in the same pocket. Very well done. Draw with some left-hand spin. Go back down table for the 8-ball into the bottom right-hand corner. Jordan at the table on the right-hand screen, looking really, really good to take a 3-1 lead. So obviously he had a little too much angle. Split the window really nice though. Touch a draw to avoid that side pocket. And hits it perfect. On the board. And of course, guys, we do have the viewer advantage going. Number 9, the draw will be tonight. If you want in it to win it, $20 per pack in Canadian dollars. It is the winner's choice, the Jacoby Black T3, the JB case in cash, the SS360 in cash, or you can take the money and run $620. If you are in Canada, qsportslive@gmail.com. Outside of Canada, send a message to the Q Sports Live page and I'll get back to you with how you can get in to win. We will do that draw tonight towards the final day. How can you watch Ben and Steven? They are not on the stream table, so the only way you can watch is to come on down. If you are in the Calgary and surrounding area, this is being played at the Hidden Spot. It is the 4th annual Stampede Bar Box, $500 added. It was a $100 entry fee, no green fee, and 100% payout. Chris Cook, I'll go in. I'm assuming you mean on the viewer advantage. And if that is the case, you can email transfer if you're in Canada, qsportslive@gmail.com. If you are outside and you do want in to win, just send a message to the Q Sports Live page and I'll get back to you with exactly how you can get in it to win it. And again, we've seen this kind of the whole tournament where it is tough to make a ball on these tables. They just are not giving anything up. And I forgot to mark one of the scores over there for Jordan. He is now leading 3-1. That is in, Chris, so I will, excuse me, I'll get that ticket done and sent back to your Facebook Messenger for you. And just curious, with the 80 on Facebook and 60 on YouTube, where is everybody tuning in from? It's sitting 12:30 Sunday afternoon here in Calgary. No troubles. That is now sent to you. Matt tuning in from Illinois. Mike from Lethbridge. Definitely could be. Nicola. Humidity can certainly play a factor. It's been quite a bit of rain here in Calgary. Jeff, St. Edwards, Nebraska. Donna from Edmonton. McGregor from Dave, Atlanta, Georgia. Mr. Q's Billiards. Welcome to it, Desi. First time tuning in from London, Ontario. First time tuning in today, perhaps, Tony. Jordan looking really, really good on that left-hand table. I didn't see who won on the on the right-hand table. Didn't see who won on the left-hand table. Gary from California. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. If you are just joining us, welcome to it. You're watching Q Sports Live. This is the 4th annual Stampede Bar Box played out of the Hidden Spot, Calgary, Alberta, which is the prelude to, excuse me, to the Calgary Stampede. Eric won, thank you. Tie ball game. Jordan looking good on the right-hand table to take a lead of 4-1 over Cass. Jordan been playing extremely well in this event. Both of these events are, or both of these stream tables are the A-side semifinals. No troubles at all, Darren. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Uh-oh. Wiped its feet. Tried to use the whole pocket there. I'm not sure that Jordan actually saw 100% of that 8-ball. Might have been slightly hampered by that 5-ball. And Eric experiencing exactly the same thing that I was when I played on this table. It is really greedy. Oh, Cass. Cass misses his opening shot to give Jordan that game, 4-1. And we'll say hi to one of our other sponsors here, Jacoby Custom Cues, People Choice winners for 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, and recently they won again in 2019. If you haven't been there, check them out, jacobycustomcues.com. It is the home of the Jacoby Black. And you'll see myself, Ryan, and Ben Francis all using that Jacoby Black phenomenal hitting cue. And if you are looking to get your hands on one, we do get a little bit of a special deal on those. And if you are interested in those, you can send a message to the Q Sports Live page, and we will get back to you with how you can get your hands on one. Michael, on the long road back home to Swift Current. Blame Dave Martin. I would too. Sounds good, Donna. I will get that off and done for you. And as I mentioned, that will be done tonight. Somebody will get to win that choice. And a little bit of work to do on both tables. Nothing easy about any of them. Updates on The matches around the room, Ben Francis and Stephen Halem. Looks like Ben Francis is now taking the lead 3-2. And I believe Dave Martin leading 4-0 over Kevin Osborne. And once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, help me out. Hit that share button. In fact, just smash the share button. Hit it so hard it breaks. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty. And Donna, that ticket is now sent to your Facebook Messenger. You'll have to accept that message. Yeah, I looked down to do one ticket, and both tables have opened up really nicely. So Cass at the table on the right, looking to make short work of this to pull himself within 2. And it is Kuhn Dao at the table on the left, looking to clean him up and regain his lead. Brian, how are you, my good man? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the share. Tried to draw that for the 4-ball into the side pocket. I might have just played that with a little bit of kind of a stun over shot off that left side rail for the 4-ball into the top right-hand corner. But if he can see it, this will work out just fine. Oh, well done. Well done, Mr. Dow. Eric says that's good. And Cass also looking really good here. Hopefully he's not too straight on that. I don't know whether that 8 passes the 15 into the side. If I poke my head up over the monitor, it looks like it will. Very well done. Yeah, we'll give a shout out to another sponsor of Q Sports Live. It is Jam Up Apparel. You may recognize the guy on the left, Mr. Smooth himself, John Mora, a representative of Jam Up Apparel, as well as Q Sports Live. If you haven't been there, jamupapparel.com. Men's, ladies, hats, hoodies, t-shirts, and they have some awesome stuff coming down the lines. As soon as Damien lets me talk about it, I will let you know, because it is some awesome stuff coming. And looks like Mr. Ryan Epp is back on the mic with us.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back.
Yeah, looks nice tight match.
Oh yeah.
I was watching Ben and Steven over there. 4-2 Ben now.
4-2 for Ben.
So Steven's taking his strategic bathroom break.
Of course.
So I think that's 3 in a row for Ben.
Mm-hmm. Steven had him down 2-1, I believe.
Yep.
And looks like Dave Martin's
rolling
winning over there.
Yep.
4-1 now over Kevin Osborne. Yep. And we are getting down to the nitty-gritty. I would assume finals should be somewhere between 5 and 8 o'clock tonight. Things in the middle of a live stream.
Because I'm in front of it.
Stop it. That's why you break things and then blame it on me.
Yeah, it is your fault.
It's always my fault. Except when it's your fault. Which is typically always. Nice safe play from Cass there, although did he get there? Does Jordan have that 6 ball? Don't know if he's got much else. Oh, he might have the bank on the 5 if he can't quite see the 6. Eric looking good on the left-hand table.
That 8 past the 3.
Yep. It sure does. And do keep in mind, guys, we do have both chat lines open, both on Facebook as well as YouTube. We are following along. So if you have any questions, concerns, especially answers, I like answers. If you have any answers, I'll take some of those.
Oh,
Wow. Not sure how
that put on the
didn't
brakes.
go. It did. Must have caught the glue under the pocket there. Kundao looking to take a 4-2 lead over Eric Vargas. And he has been playing
Really well, yeah.
really well. He came to play this weekend. I'd venture to say that guy has been working a little on his game.
I think so. I've seen him at more and more tournaments.
Mm-hmm. See him at the pool hall quite often.
Yeah, Eric always plays great.
Yeah, it's usually one of the things that you can always count on with Eric. Ooh.
A little out of shape here now.
Yeah. He's got the 1 ball, so he'll be okay. It's the 7 ball is now going to be the issue for Mr. Dow. And with Cass, he's now got the 10 ball to worry about. I don't know if it squeezes between the window between that 7 and 6 up to that top left-hand corner. Sometimes really hard to tell exactly whether that ball will go or not. It'll be tight if it does.
He might be able to play it in the side.
Yeah,
Off the 7.
I can't quite tell that
He was
either.
just looking at that, but
I don't think he's even looked to see whether that 10 will go between.
not between. He was just looking at it in the side.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But he hasn't looked to see whether
No.
it actually does go up to that top left-hand corner. I don't think.
No, I don't think. That's tight if it does. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess he's going to play the 10 on the side. Might have to use the horn here. Off the horn, off the 7 and in. Oh, straight in the heart. Obviously had more of that pocket than what I thought he did. Looked like that 7's right sitting dead center of that pocket. Nice little drift over, 8 into the same pocket as the 13 ball. And Cass making a bit of a climb back. Very well done. And while Kundao is deciding what to do, we'll say hi to the Mike Burton Home Team, another sponsor here at Q Sports Live. Best in the business when it comes to buying, selling, or if you're in need of a mortgage. Get a hold of Mike and Mike Burton, Mike Abu. They are about the best in the business when it comes to real estate in Calgary. And Kundao giving Eric Vargas the gift. Cue ball finds its way into that top left-hand corner. Takes the long, dark tunnel back down to the ball return. And ball in hand with Eric. 3 balls left on the table, one of them being a duck. You can probably call it good. Kuhn doesn't even wait for it. He just says, you're good. Eric Vargas tying the ball game. And guys, once again, if you are just tuning in, welcome to it. This is day 3 of the Stampede Bar Box 4th annual here at the Hidden Spot in Calgary, Alberta. Final day, they brought back the top 12 this morning. And we are getting down into the nitty-gritty. Don't touch things. I just slapped Ryan's hand, just so everybody is aware. He's trying to touch things again on the soundboard. So I smacked his hands. Stop touching stuff.
Trying to make you sound a little better.
Yeah, there's no soundboard that will work for that. There's no option on there that will make me sound better.
See how high the cue ball jumps off the table here.
Absolutely. Well, he hasn't been powering it. He's kind of experimenting with the break.
Oh, second ball break. There you go.
The table's just they're just not giving up anything on the break.
Yeah, he was warming up on table 8 this morning. It was going halfway to the late.
Yeah. I've tried I don't know how many different breaks on this table. I finally found it. I found the spot to break from on this table.
See, and I break where the 2 diamonds meet on this head ball, and I play league quite a bit on this, and I think I got the breakdown on this one, but
yeah. No Morgan Freeman button on the soundboard. No, unfortunately not.
I was trying to find Kermit the Frog. But
yeah. Well, I sound like him anyway. See, I don't need you to rib me. I do that naturally myself. Yeah, he's been playing really well. Him and Sean Yee. Yeah, giant killers for sure. Sean Yee played really well. But I think out of Sean this morning was more morning pool. Not that I'll make excuses for Sean. I'm sure he doesn't want me to make excuses for him. But
when he was on the mic here, he missed the odd shot, and Ben was playing really well. So
yeah, Ben played lights out.
Ben's, like Ben said yesterday, he's figured out his morning pool. He enjoys it now. So
yeah, I'm still not a fan of morning pool.
I just wish they'd start tournaments at 7 a.m. I'd be good.
Nope. If you run them at 7 p.m. until 7 a.m., then I'm okay. Does he tag the 8? Oh, he wanted to tag that 8 on the way by. He is in real tough on that right-hand table. That is Cass at the table, and wow, he's in trouble. There is no good spot. He might be able to chip the side of that 8 ball, maybe, and come underneath the 7. That is a little bit of a tall task.
Kuhn just got unlucky with that 3 rolling up to the 13.
A little bit. He still might be able to put it into that bottom left-hand corner, though. I can't quite tell. Nope.
He lined it up, and I don't think it went.
Nope. But he's got 2 balls sitting there, the 15 and the 9 ball, to try and wiggle that one 3.
He's got almost the angle on the 9 if you want to take the 9, but
oh, just take the 14. You want to get rid of that 14 and clear the top half, then come down and worry about it. Just smash the share button to 5 of my pool groups. That's how it's done, Kevin.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate that. And I think, guys, I'm going to run out and check the weather, see how things are out there. So I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Mr. Epp.
Oh, he just missed.
He did. Look out. I will be right back here, 5 minutes.
So if that 13 did went, he'd have the angle on it right now, but he's looking at earlier. I don't think that goes. Doesn't have quite enough of it. Oh, he's left Herrick with a wide open table here now. Although now he's bumped that 14 in the way of the 7 going in that top right. Which I bet he's going to try to draw into that 7 right now if he can. I guess it goes to the bottom. A little hampered over the 14 ball. He's looking pretty good now. That was the one trouble ball. And now he's got his choice. 2 or 4 ball. Came up a little short on that 3. Maybe close to running into the 8 ball there. You don't want to come above it because you're right into the side pocket. He's got a little smirk on his face. Trouble is he's going to be looking at running straight into the 9. A little bit of draw. If he plays it through trying to run into the 8, he's hitting the top side of the 8 ball as we're looking at it, which is going to carry him right into the side. So he's going to try to draw into that 9 ball. Now he's looking at running into the 8. Nice shot. I think I just stun it there to play that 8 in the top left. He's looking at maybe going forward and off the rail to play in the side. Same pocket. Came up short again. Jordan missed the bank and gives Cass the game. They're all tied up 4-4. Nice cut by Eric. And tight matches.
Keeping it close. And looks like update on Stephen and Ben. Ben leading now 5-3. Dave Martin wins over Kevin Osborne 7-1.
Stephen breaking just scratched.
That'll be unfortunate. Ben is playing really, really well right now. And that will put Ben on the hill with his break next.
Great chance for Ben.
A very good chance.
Coon's got that rack just a touch high.
Tables slow down a little bit, perhaps. Tables are in rough shape. They are, but my opinion is this.
Both got to play on them.
Everybody's got to play on them. And I know there were a lot of players that said, oh, they need to reclock, they need to do this. I mean, talk about first world problems. Right, I think we're a little spoiled here in Calgary, perhaps. I'm just happy to come and play. I just want to play. I don't really care what it's on.
Well, we
all have to play on the same equipment.
Two great rooms with diamond tables. So.
Absolutely. Can't really complain about much. They're still diamond tables. They still roll good. Wow. Kundao makes a ball on a break.
Got a racket about an inch high, I guess. The base of the top ball was just touching the edge of the spot, so it's still legal.
Yes. But I'll tell you what, he put every ounce of his 44 pounds into that break.
4'3".
Yeah. What's going on, Warmbra? And once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. We certainly appreciate it. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty of the Stampede Bar Box, 4th annual here at the Hidden Spot. Played out of Calgary, Alberta. Brought back final 12 today. They do get a lot of use, absolutely. And really at the end of the day, they're still diamond tables. It's still a great room. Ooh. Jordan let the stroke out there. 5 and 3 ball going to be the issues here for Cass, along with the cluster he's got up top. And safety in behind that cluster will work. Touching off the 7. Oh no, leaked out. I actually find that they weren't too bad, Mike. Other than they're very stingy on the break. It is really tough to make a ball on the break. Hey, no troubles at all. We appreciate you tuning in there, Warmbra. Wambra, hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Well, Kuhn wanted to go about another 6 inches farther there to take the 2 ball. I think his only option 4 shape on the 2 is to bank corner with the 6.
Well, you could thin that in with a little bit of right-hand spin, but it's getting really touchy because you don't want to come too high on that 2 ball. Although, even if you came high, you could draw back out to where the 6 is and play the 3 into the left side. What would be the cost of refelting a table?
It's about 3 with Simonis cloth again. You're looking about $350 a table.
For the cloth?
No, total.
For everything?
$350 to $400 per table.
Yeah.
Done.
So with 10 tables, you're somewhere between $3,500, $4,000.
You generally get a good deal on the cloth if you buy the bolt or 10 bed and rail sets.
Mm-hmm.
They discount it a fair bit.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few guys that do cloth here in Calgary. Nice shot from Kundal. Gosh, he's been playing really well. A little bit hampered over the 15 ball. He's going to have trouble bridging on that, but he does have a shot on the 3. But again, I mean, we're talking first world problems. You know, I remember there was a post out on Facebook of a young kid, and I can't remember where he's from, maybe Africa or something, and set up bricks and stuff in the dirt and playing pool that way. So
I'm coughing. I got a tickle at the back of my throat that just doesn't want to go away.
Right, but again, I understand both sides. But for me, I don't really care. Come to play. Nice combination from Mr. Vargas. A little bit tough here, probably the 13 ball. Into that top right-hand corner.
13 or the 11 on the side.
11 tracks towards that 8 ball unless you draw it, but then you're potentially into that corner pocket. And Eric likes your idea. He's going side pocket with the 11. Eric controls that cue ball so well.
Yep.
Because that's probably not the shot I would have played, but that's why he's Eric Vargas and I'm not. I sit on this side of the microphone most times.
Yeah, he is one of the best in the city at controlling that cue ball.
Oh,
That's
he puts it on a string most times. And looks like updates for Stephen and Ben, 6-4 in favor of Ben Francis.
with Stevens break.
With Stephen's break, yeah. Could put him on 6-5. But again, these tables are just stingy on that break. Lundell says that's good. That'll put it's been a great weekend to pool, Sharon. This tournament's always a good tournament. And of course the
Gunshot.
gunshot you just heard was Stephen breaking.
Broke dry.
He did. Advantage, Ben Francis.
There's a few balls tied up over there, but
Well, he's got the 4 ball that can break out the 6 on Ben's table, and from there, he's pretty much out. Scott's got a question. I know you use the Jacoby Black shaft on your cue. I have a Mucci cue. Would that shaft work on my cue, or would it be more wise to get a carbon fiber Mucci for my cue?
I haven't shot with the Mucci yet, but there's a couple guys that have, and they prefer the black.
Yeah, I prefer the black.
The black will fit on your cue.
Yeah, it's not about whether it's a Mucci or not, it's your pin style. The Jacoby Blacks will come in most of the pin styles, so 3/8-10, Unilock, Radial, 5/16-14, 5/16-18. So all of the common threads, we can get them in. So it's just a matter of what pin style you have. Great shot from Jordan.
Eric just said to Kuhn, I like grinding you.
But Scott, if you do want information on, well, for you and anybody else, if you do want information on those Jacoby Blacks, just send us a message to the Q Sports Live page, and I'll get back to you. I'll let you know exactly how all the details are, what the special deal is that we get on those, so on and so forth.
Well, we'll leave Kuhn the 6. Or the 11, depending on what's low or high.
Yeah, he's got a few issues on the table. 15-3 is tied up.
And the 5-13.
You got that correct, Kevin. These are the top 4 on the A side.
Actually, Eric's the only one that I would have predicted to be on the A side at this point.
Mm-hmm. And Mike, yeah, the only one that I haven't been able to get the Jacoby Black in. McDermott has a kind of a one-of quick release pin that I cannot get that Jacoby Black in. Absolutely, Paul. Come on down. You know where we're at. But most carbon fiber shafts do come in definitely the common pin styles.
Okay, that's my fourth one. That's all you guys get out of me this year. Well, I know where he lives, so, you know, there'll be an issue if I don't.
Okay, give me a ticket then.
Even though it is a little further drive.
Grant, give me a ticket.
How much is the ticket?
20.
One ticket is 20?
Yes.
Why so much? Because it's a package deal. So you get a choice of winning case or Jacoby.
Why so much? Because you can win $620 in cash. That's what it's sold.
That's the money that me and Ozzy saved up anyway, so it doesn't matter.
And they're always 20. They've never changed.
Didn't you guys used to do $5 ones?
Never.
No.
On 50/50, you get a $5 ticket.
Well, that leaves the table open for Eric. 2-ball and the 5-ball are the issues here.
Merry Christmas.
Grant, 5-5. When do you do the draw?
When does Ben play again? Well, Ben's playing right now. He's got to win his match first. And he was shooting at the 8 and just jumped the cue ball off the table.
How do you know this is my ticket? People my name.
So that'll wide open for Steven. So that'll make it 6-5.
You know we've done this once or twice.
Yeah, I realized that.
It goes in the garbage.
And Paul, don't tempt you. Tempt, tempt, tempt.
You know what? Here, give me. Why? Because you got no change?
You're supposed to spend all your winnings on it. Then you can say,
I know where he lives.
then I can say
How many?
I was
I'll get you.
120.
Are you going to play Warrens and stuff?
No? No. Wait, I'm sure? Fuck that.
We better not put the win. We better set you out this time. I'm not shooting good either.
So Jerry, you get to, it's $20 ticket. You get your choice of Jacoby Black, T3 Thumper Jump Break, JB Case plus cash, SS Bob Danielson SS360 plus cash, or 620 cash. It's your options for that package. $20 a ticket.
It is the viewer's choice, winner's choice.
Yep, you can, if you're in Canada, email to qsportslive@gmail.com, or if you're down in the States, message the page. We can tell you there how to go through our PayPal, give you some instructions. So
The amount I'm spending here.
that is now
Buy it now.
6-3 for Eric. Now 6-5 for Ben. With it'll be Ben's break.
On a Sunday. Yeah, I know, but it's handicap all and stuff. Yeah, it's a lot. So those fuckers can't play. None of these guys are playing.
Should go see Katie. Somebody else had that.
Yeah, Eric's got the clear advantage now. 3 games ahead, especially with alternating break. Kuhn has to break and run here. You do not want Eric back at the table until he's breaking. Dry again with the good look at stripes, I think would be Eric's preference here. But he does have shot at low ball if he wants one in the side. I just think the way the 6 and the 4 are set up, you want to take. I think I prefer high ball. That's what he's looking at.
I get it.
Okay, no Sean Yee reffing. Okay, we're gonna let Sean ref.
I'll do it if you want.
You called the wrong guy.
It's a good hit. If you're looking for the Q, all you do is you can e-transfer to qsportslive@gmail.com, or if you want to use PayPal, message our page and we'll give you the details for that. So just send an inbox message to the Q Sports Live Facebook page. We can give you the info on how to get a ticket.
I'll stay ref. What's next one?
Oh, all right. Now I see. There was something going on there.
That's quiet.
No, the only issue is the 6-4 tied up there on the rail, and the 7 ball now for Kuhn, because I think he can take the 2 right here. But he's set up pretty good if he wants to take that combo 6-4 as well.
6-5 over there for Jordan. 6-5.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I'm radio silent answering questions and the peanut gallery around me. So Jordan Rothmall on the hill now that score is updated.
And breaking.
And breaking, absolutely. So I like Jordan's chances here.
Kuhn would like to take that 5, he's looking at it, but I don't think he can spin it enough down to break that 7 out. Pretty steep angle.
I'm short a ticket. I should have 6 and only 5. Just kidding. I almost did it. Now the one was pulled up, so I'm like, oh, that was kind of close to actually had hope.
Yeah, Kuhn's got a good angle for to play that combo, but it's not a bad angle to take the 5 and roll into the 7.
Yeah, but then what do you do after?
Yeah,
you gotta hit and hope if you try that. And even here, these are always tough because you gotta control all 3: the cue ball, the 6 ball, and the 4 ball.
I had 7. There was 7 in my pocket. No, there was 7 in my pocket.
Not a bad leave.
Yeah, not terrible.
Although I think Eric can play that 13 in the top left. I think he's got just enough of it.
Yeah, Eric's issue now is the ball that's tied up to the 7. I think the 9 ball.
9 ball.
Yeah. Warmbrow, just send a message to the Q Sports Live Facebook page.
Oh, he says he doesn't. I don't have Facebook.
Just send an email to us,
Yeah.
qsportslive@gmail.com. I'll get back to you with how you can get in to win. Yeah, anybody else out there that doesn't have a Facebook account, you can certainly
Contact us
send
just
us
through
a
our
message through email.
qsportslive@gmail.com. Smart play by Eric. We will draw for that either before or after the championship match tonight.
Yeah.
There will be a winner today. Again, it's your choice of a Jacoby Black shaft fitted to your cue, T3 jump brake cue, or JB case, custom JB case you can order plus cash on top, or a Bob Danielson SS360 shaft plus cash, or you can take straight cash, 620 bucks. It's your choice. Like I said, that Jacoby Black or the T3 will instantly improve your game. Not sure if that 5 passes the 9 now, but Eric was trying to block that 5 a little bit and still leave it open so he could sink it, but it's a bad miss by Kuhn on that 7 in the side.
What's going on, John? How are you? Thanks for tuning in again. And misses that breakout.
Yeah, I'm going chill. I already half with Steven. And Ozzy too. Those are my 2 horses. Fuck, they break for me. My brake's no good.
Does a 7 bank corner around the 11? No, I don't think it does. He's shooting high ball here anyway.
Cutting aside for the
With
breakout.
the breakout. Well, catches the 15 ball. Now, does he have enough space in between that 15, or sorry, 11, 12 to make this combination?
I think he does. There's about an inch in between.
Tough little shot here. And of course makes it look au natural easy.
I think he's got the 9 ball, but you're running into the 5.
Yeah. Probably take the 11 first and shape the 9. Looks like Ben Francis came out victorious 7-5 over Stephen Halem.
Ben's on a mission. This is one of the only big tournaments in Calgary he hasn't won yet.
Absolutely. He actually said that right from the start.
Yep.
That's why you haven't heard him much on the mic. He wants to stay kind of in the zone. He'll on the right-hand table, I believe.
It is.
Hey, thanks, Mike. Really, really appreciate that. And Eric looking really, really good here. Ben's Fargo is going up. Potentially.
They got so many games. It'll be one or 2 points.
Yeah,
Is not.
It's not going to go up very much.
I think between him and Steven, they're well over 3,000 games each.
I think
Steven's
Ben's
over
got 4. I think.
I got them on the app here as favorites. We'll just double check because I'm not sure what Stevens went to after the Canadian Championships there either.
Eric Vargas comes out victorious. Kundal says you are good, so we will go full screen for the Hill match between Cass and Jordan. It is Jordan at the table.
Ben Francis is currently 721 with 3,176 games. And we got Stevens is 753 with 4,031 games.
So their Fargos are not going to change very much. Very, very tough to change when you've got that number of games.
Eric Vargas got 33.99 for games with 706 for his Fargo. Grant's got 528 games, 596.
Yep. Probably drop again with my lack of performance here.
Ooh, and I went down. Mine, I got 300 games, 385, but I'm down to a 498. That's because after my first 2 tournaments there, I was like 300.
Well, we'll see what Jordan can do with this table. Everything has a home from here.
Actually, now that I'm under 500. You know, Edmonton had that, or Rosario's was having a three-man team tournament. You had to be under 1,800 Fargo. Now that I'm under 500, you, Ben, and I could have played in that.
Yeah.
We were like 3 points over when I was 506, like a week ago.
Wow.
I
messaged
messaged
a lot of work.
But I'd commented on their Facebook thing and said, I think Ben Grant and I can play there. You Calgary guys stay home was a bunch of, right, we don't want you up here. And then they said, oh yeah, you're like 3 points over. Saying, well, I got a couple tournaments in between. I think I can fix that.
Yeah.
But I think that tournament is full now.
Yeah, I would have to say Jordan is favored to clean this up for sure. Sounds like 10 of us are talking. Nope.
We should charge twice the price then.
Right?
10 commentators.
Still, 2 times nothing is still nothing.
Yeah.
But hey, it sounds good. Oh, there you go. Oh no. Oh no, look out.
Hippity hop time.
15 gets in the way. He tried to put some inside spin on that. I thought he would have gone around 2 rails. He tried to put inside spin to hold, and it didn't take. Oh, that could definitely be the peanut gallery. We've had the peanut gallery with us the whole time. So it looks like Jordan's going to go a little bit of airtime here, or can he swerve enough?
He can swerve, but I don't know. It's hard. That's hard to control. I like because he's only jumping a quarter ball. I like the jump.
Snookified. Yeah, it doesn't have to go up much. This is where I like the T3. Yeah, I can full ball jump this with the T3 full cue, and no problem.
Before you forget it, you let me in.
Cass still has some work with that cluster of balls there. Yeah, played a nice safe. This is tough to get out of that one ball. He's going to try to kick off this end rail. Thanks for tuning in, Terry. Ball in hand here for Cass would make it almost a certainty. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I think Jordan just rushed that last shot there a little too much.
This will do it. And again, once we're done here, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll reset the stream and come back when we have our next matches up. Should be in the next 5 or 10 minutes.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning in. We will get things set up for our next match, and we'll be back in the next 5 or 10 minutes. Take a little break. We'll reset and be right back. Thanks for tuning in.